Well, I'm related to the O'Briens, obviously O'Connell. We're related to the Mars and the Whalens. There's some Callahan in there, some Bucks, and even some Paulus. I can trace my family on both sides of Newfoundland. On the west coast, what was known as the French Shore, I can trace my great-grandmother back there. And I have a lot of family history. My father, before he passed, was kind enough to write down our family history as he knew it, and he was the youngest of 9 children. And he always said that his brothers probably knew a little bit more, but he did write it all down. So I had that to start with, and then of course talking with John and the people in archives, you start to piece things together. So I realized that we had a founding in Catskill, which people know as Conception Harbor, but now today I find out no, my great-grandfather was also up in Ferryland. So I'm finding out a lot more information. They obviously did a lot more research and had access to more stuff than I. My wife told me that she needed me to accompany her because she had been invited through her office to come and meet the Irish ambassador. And I walk into the room and I think, obviously I must be sick because all of my family's here and no one's told me. And I had no idea why I was here, and so I was very surprised, very moved as well, extremely moved. That's one of those things that you would never, in the realm of all things possible, I would never have thought that I would be a candidate for something like that. I do a radio show on Saturday morning. I introduce people to Irish Newfoundland groups. I try and promote local entertainers. I try and do that to the best of my ability, but mostly the show is driven by the listeners, and they're the ones who say yes or no. We like this, we don't like this, and they like it. So I'm a cog in a wheel, but I'm thrilled that I've